calling me out in front of everyone. Hi everyone, my name is Danny, and I have known Elizabeth for 50 years. Father Gillick, my table, loved that joke so much they requested that I open my speech on it. So, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So Lizzie and I were roommates in college, and I think the word that sums up our relationship the most is laughter. We would laugh as we were running through the puddles in the rain. Oh gosh, here we go already. We would laugh every night falling asleep. I would usually wake up to peals of Elizabeth's laughter after I just had done something ridiculous in my sleep because I sleepwalk. We would laugh through a candlelight mass. We'd actually be choking on our laughter because it was totally inappropriate to be laughing. And a lot of our tears would turn into laughter as we were prank calling people that we shouldn't be prank calling. But the thing that I think Elizabeth and I really bonded on the most were romantic comedies. We love romantic comedies, the good kind, the kind that are about real love, not the over-nut flings with pratfalls, but the ones where you really relate to the characters, and they have that scene at one point in the beginning where, why am I out of breath? It must be yours. There's that scene at the beginning of the movie where you're watching the two characters, and you know, without a shadow of it, they don't know yet, but you know in your heart they're gonna end up together. And those are the movies that we love the most. And Lizzie loves her romance, and she loves her laughter. I personally love the romantic comedies because of the laughter. You know, relationships are ridiculous. I mean, the things we fight over, how to put on the toilet paper or squeeze out the toothpaste, it's just ridiculous. And I think romantic comedies remind you to take a step back and look at your life and what you're actually arguing about, and remember that it's all wonderful. It's all ridiculous. So I want to read you a scene actually from Lizzie and mine, probably our top, well there's two. This is one of our favorite romantic comedies ever. Okay, so I'm not going to use names because I just want you to listen to the story, and I don't want you to be thinking about what movie it's from. He and she were on the third date. Dinner and a movie, and then they walked around the lake. Then they sat and talked on a bench for a long while, in the dark. There was a cute little, but significantly sized frog that kept coming close to their bench. He, as a youngster in the Midwest, caught frogs with his friends and then raised them. "Maybe if you kiss the frog, he'll turn into a prince," he said. "Oh, believe me, I've kissed a lot of frogs and none of them were princes," she said. "Well, maybe you need to kiss a real frog." She considers it for a moment. Perhaps he does have a point. "Well, it can't hurt," she says out loud, thinking that nothing else has worked in her love life thus. "Will you catch it for me?" "Are you really gonna kiss it?" Are you really gonna catch it?" "Yup." "Oh!" She squeals and grimaces, grossness traveling up her spine at the mere thought of touching her mouth to that small amphibian. "I'm not gonna kiss a frog. That is so gross. I might get diseases." "I don't think frogs have diseases," he says. "Well, turtles have salmonella." He doesn't skip a beat. "This might be your chance." "Okay, but the frog has to kiss me, and only on the cheek, and I'm not touching its lips." He catches the frog. He holds it up close to her. She immediately shies away. With nervous energy, the frog escapes. He recatches it. She closes her eyes, nearly hopping in place with skittery bounces, but there's no turning back now. "Okay, I'm gonna count to 3, she insists, "and then do it really quick, and only on my cheek, and I will never talk to you again if you throw it at me or stick it down my shirt." He laughs. She gives him a death stare. He promises. Closes her eyes. 1, 2, 3. Rough skin meets soft skin for one flashing moment in time. Girl shrieks, frog leaps, and he lets it fly. Later that night, she receives a text from him. "Had a great time tonight. I'm a little jealous of the frog, though." So that's a scene from definitely one of my favorite romantic comedies. Because you can see the two characters. You can see that he kind of gets her out of her comfort zone, but in a playful way, and you can see that she trusts him enough to go with it. You can see that they already have great communication in terms of how they're going to work out deals. Mainly, she sets the rules and he follows. And I don't know if you guys have guessed what rom-com this is from. I'll give you some clues. One of them is a teacher, the other one's a beekeeper. Because this is from a romantic comedy, but it's not from a movie. This is an email that Lizzie sent me on August 11th, 2014, after their third date. And I love it. I loved it when I read it. I knew, like in a good romantic comedy, that this was a perfect match. And oh, here I am. Okay. So I just want to say, Lizzie and Gunnar, always remember to balance your romance with the comedy. Remember that nothing is serious, and laughter in most situations will give you perspective to solve many conflicts. And I'm wishing you many sequels. Movies about the crazy and hilarity of having kids and growing older. Of two little old wrinkled people sitting on a porch while holding hands and laughing at the many adventures of your lives. I love you so much. I'm so excited for you.